Well, hi guys, have I got a treat for you today? I'm going to be curing some salt beef, and it's not any old cure. I'm using a dry cure. For years, people have cured salt beef using brines. They take up a lot of space. If you spill them, it's a nightmare. This is a dry cure in a bag technique. I think you'll enjoy it. Let me know what you think. In this example, I'm using a flat of beef brisket, and you can see here I'm removing as much of the silver skin as possible. You can do this using a nice sharp, flexible bladed knife, but if you're not confident with a knife, this is a step that you can ask your butcher to do for you, and they should do this without any hesitation whatsoever. And we need to trim the other side of the brisket too, just so that we can get that cure to penetrate evenly and effectively and efficiently. I use my murder death tool here to penetrate and pierce the flesh of the meat so that the cure can get into all those places it needs to. If you don't have a murder death tool, you can use a metal spike or the tip of a fine knife. In order to calculate the cure, we need to weigh the meat first. And once we've done that, we calculate our cure at 2.5 grams of Prague powder number 1 plus 27 grams of salt for every kilogram of meat. And of course, you can scale the ingredients to suit the size of meat that you are using. Apply the salt to the meat as evenly as you can on both sides, and ensure that all the salt is on the meat. Once the meat has got the salt on it, we can place it into a bag, seal it, label it, and pop it in the fridge to cure. And this will cure in the fridge for 1 day for every ½ inch of thickness, plus 2 days. The salt beef has now cured, and we're going to prepare the vegetables to cook this salt beef down. We're going to need celery, carrots, garlic, onion, thyme, and bay leaf. We're going to roughly chop those up, and when they're chopped up, we're going to pop them into a large pan of water, which we're going to bring up to a gentle simmer. With the meat out of the bag, we can now pop this into the pot with all the vegetables. On top of the vegetables, we're going to cut a cartouche, fancy name for a bit of paper that fits just inside, presses down onto the surface of the water, and just prevents a bit of evaporation whilst we're gently simmering these vegetables. Once our salt beef has finished simmering on a low heat for around about 2 to 3 hours, we can turn off the heat, allow it to cool a little, remove the cartouche, take out the beef and put it onto a chopping board, and we're done. If you want to keep your salt beef in the fridge, you can pop it into a bag or wrap it in cling film, stick it on a plate, and it should be fine in the fridge for between 7 to 10 days. In this example, I'm using my salt beef on a platter with some cornichons and some pickled red cabbage. This makes a fantastic centerpiece for any table, and people will love it. It's really easy to do, and it shows off your efforts to their best. Well, there you go. What could be simpler? Salt beef, home cured, home cooked salt beef. It's absolutely delicious. Now, I hope you liked the video, but if you did make your own salt beef on the back of watching the video, please do leave us some comments below. All the details and the recipe are in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, it would be great if you could subscribe to the channel. All subscribers are greatly received. And if you want to be notified of any future uploads, please do click that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we upload new content. Well, there you go, folks. Until next time, take care.